and did it because he was under order.
He was under order. That's
people,
right.
people can't understand that. That's like something they don't understand. That the Most High actually sends these demons down to afflict or to put hell on.
I understood that one because it was a testament to not only prove Satan wrong, but to also show him how dedicated Job was to his word.
And it's the same thing with Ezekiel. Why he killed?
Well, that's why. If I might say something, that's why that says, if you come to serve the Lord, prepare your heart for diverse temptations or many temptations, because we're going to be tried. When you come into this truth, you're going to be tried. You're going to have demons mess with you mentally, physically. You know, you're going to have.
While you're awake.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of things that's going to happen to you, but it's to actually strengthen you and build you up, make you a stronger person in the faith of the truth.
To resist those things.
Exactly.
Because I always notice that whenever,
to build you up.
Whenever I've listened to I don't want to disrespect you anyway. Israelites, right?
Other Israelite groups.
Other Israelite groups, right? I always noticed that I was being attacked more than when I wasn't listening. You know what I mean? And that kind of made me think.
What do you mean when you wasn't listening?
Like when I wasn't, not saying like I wasn't listening, but like when I wasn't inquiring, when I wasn't, approaching other Israelites asking questions, or I wasn't.
We were just standing there and not saying anything?
No. Y'all was saying something, but I would like walk past. You know what I mean? I was cool, like I wasn't being bothered, you know what I'm saying? Like by these crazy people that came up.
But you still
now.
felt it was pertaining to you?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that it seems like when I don't jump back into, getting wisdom and understanding and strengthening. I mean, I haven't really gotten to the root of it yet. I just listen and ask questions, get information. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, it's like when I don't do what I'm doing right now, I don't be bothered. But when I do, it seems like I got all these temptations now. I got all these distractions that's trying to like push me away.
What you just said. Yeah, that's the devil. That's the devil. That does the same thing with us. I mean, when we wasn't in the truth, we didn't really seem like we had any worries, everything was like it was cool. And then so we got into the truth and actually started keeping the commandments, then a whole bunch of demons and hell started going through stuff.
There goes a demon right there.
Yeah.
There goes a demon right there.
He just drowned out.
Exactly. See, so that's the way it works.
Yeah.
Man.
So as we actually started keeping the commandments, that's when all the hell started. We started catching hell. I lost job, lost women. Almost lost my little apartment.
So let me ask you. Is
parents come against you?
If you're not being if you're not being attacked or distracted by demons, then something has to be wrong.
Yeah, well that means that the Lord don't really love you, really. If you're not going through tribulation, really, the Lord is really not
being
really
tried.
Yeah. I mean, the Lord can do that. It's all up to the Lord's program.
Well,
the Lord can make somebody insane, and they live throughout their whole life insane, and then the Lord will ordain one of His elect men with spiritual power to take that demon off of them. Okay, and that's why that person existed to show the Lord's power.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like with the guy.
Yeah, it was an example of that in the scripture.
Yeah.
The reason why he was born like that was the glorified
God.
Yeah.
And that's
nothing that he did. He didn't do any good or evil. It was just that's the way the Lord wanted it. He wanted to wrote that script for that particular person.
Prove like this is what I can do. This is what I am.
Yeah, this is all the world is. This the Lord's theater. Okay, we're just playing the Yahweh Bashem Yahshua's parts.
And it's funny because like I came to that notion just by myself, just like if I'm not being hit with trials and tribulations, but I said it a different way. I said if I'm not being hit with trials and tribulations, then Satan is sitting back chilling, just waiting for me. Like I got him. I ain't got
exactly. He already got you.
Yeah, because you're seduced. Yeah, you're seduced. See, because there's two different sufferings too. You can suffer for wickedness.
Yeah, you can suffer for wickedness. Okay.
Or you can suffer for righteousness' sake, okay? For the truth's sake. So you gotta determine in your mind, well, what end of it do you want to be on?
Yeah, I mean, I know what end I want. I do know what end I want.
Okay, because if you're suffering for wickedness' sake, the Most High is just gonna destroy you ultimately. Whereas if you're suffering for righteousness' sake, the Lord's gonna deliver you ultimately. If you do the things that the Lord requires, the Lord's ultimately gonna deliver you. Okay. That's why we're even out here, that we may redeem or bring in the elect, because that's what Paul said. I endure all things for the sake of the elect. So all the hell that we catch all the times where people threaten us or we lost our job or been really in a weakened condition, basically we suffer all them things because we do have the knowledge and wisdom to bring in the elect. That's our purpose. That's our job. That's what this whole thing is about. Election, chosen. But in doing so, we're hoping to obtain our own mercy and salvation.
Which is the ultimate goal.
Which is to be redeemed in the chariots. You know, what the so-called white man would call UFOs.
Yeah.
Okay? In the scriptures, they're called chariots of the Most High. Okay? Basically, it's a spiritual vehicle. There we got it depicted right there, okay? And there's some relevant scriptures to what I'm referring to.
Okay, so because I seen a picture that looks similar like this, taking all this stuff in the big one. See these little ones right here? I seen a picture like that. Of course, it had the white Jesus like right in the middle, sitting on one of them. But
really?
Is that
Well, they know the truth, but not
according to knowledge. Yeah.
So wait a minute.
Not according to knowledge.
So that's real? Like
that's in the scriptures.
That's in the scriptures.
They describe as wheels.
The Most High and the powers got their own vehicles, man.
First chapter.
The wheel on the sky keeps turning.
Yeah, that's who wrote that? Like who saw that? The wheel within the wheel.
Ezekiel, yeah. Ezekiel. Then Zechariah.
Zechariah seen it.
Yeah.
All the prophets had to see it.
The disciples.
Elijah seen it. Elisha seen it because Elijah fucking went right
Elisha and Elijah. A chariot actually picked Elijah
up without him dying, right?
Yeah, he was one where he didn't suffer death. He went right up.
I think there was two people that didn't suffer death or something.
Enoch.
There's two people that didn't suffer death.
Enoch and Elijah, right?
And during the time when Moses was leading the people, there was a cherubim.
Yeah, matter of fact, the cloud that led Moses and the Israelites through the Red Sea, our ancestors through the Red Sea, that was one of these. They had a pillar of fire by night and a cloud by day. Yep. That's the so-called UFO.
Is that also what led the three wise men to?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yes.
If I can say something real quick too.
Yeah, that was chariots.
Yo, it's like, hold on, wait a minute, because I'm like, no, seriously, man, because like I've been following this stuff on YouTube and this whole time, you know, they saying like the UFOs is like demons, this, that, and the third, but it's really not.
They're trying to say they're green.
It's the angel of the Most High. See, the so-called white man basically got an agenda.
They're going to come back to destroy him. That's why.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why they lie on what they call UFOs as aliens and
because they're trying to fight. They're going to fight the UFOs.
Well, that's why they got them satellites and space stations, because they're trying to prepare for the coming of the Lord, because they've had plans to actually try and fight the Lord.
Yeah.
If you read in the second in Esdras, in the book of Esdras, it tells you that. It tells you that Esau is going to try to use his technology against the spiritual forces of the Most High. But we know that Esau, or the so-called white man, his pride makes him believe that he can actually fight the angels. But they're supernatural forces, so they're going to get destroyed. They're going to get destroyed. Esau going to get destroyed.
So these are not, little green men.
No.
And these are not not fallen angels trying to play tricks on us.
No, there's no such thing as you can say we're fallen angels, but the angels in heaven, they don't have a free will to transgress anything.
Well, you said it. Well, what about the two of the Watchers that came down unto men and created the Nephilim, the giants?
I will get to that. The marriage, are you still on that?
No.
The woman? Or what you have?
Basically, let go of mortal thoughts.
Okay, all right. Then we'll get to that's the 6th chapter. That's Genesis.
I've let the dead bury the dead.
Second Ezra 14 verse 15. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. Verse 16, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Yeah, remember, they went into slavery under the Babylonians, okay? Then they went into captivity among the Medo-Persians. All right, so he's seen a lot of evil happen to his people. All right, so we said greater things than what your people went through are going to happen in the future. All right? That's Inferno, martial law.
That's heavy, that's heavy.
Mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. That's the mark of the beast.
Right, the RFID chip that they created now.
Mark of the beast, it's referring to famine, referring to diseases.
Which we got now.
Massive death. It's going to be on a large scale. You're going to see hundreds of thousands of people dropping dead. Yeah, being no more work for Egypt.
Inflation.
Grinders are
America's known as spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom.
All right. Done with that? All right, just real quick.
The 6 chapter.
Matthew's chapter 8.
The thing you was talking about.
Matthew chapter 8 and 21. And another of his disciples said unto him, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. But Yahushua said unto him, Follow me, and let the dead bury the dead.
Follow me and let the dead bury the dead, okay? He's referring to being spiritually dead and physically dead.
Yeah.
You're saying you can get other people to go bury the dead physically, okay? You come follow me and keep my commandments.
That's right.
And spiritually, he's saying, look, if you speaking to a person and he can't get it, and you keep speaking to a person and he can't get it, you keep speaking to him and he can't get it, you got to let him go. You can't save him. You did your job. The blood is off your hands.
Yeah.
Right? Matter of fact, I want that first about the church, and then we're gonna go to Genesis.
I wanted to see what's behind on the other side.
Jacob and Esau. Esau, so-called white man, he's the progenitor of the so-called white people, and Jacob, he's the progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Now, somebody tried to explain to me that the mark of Cain was.
Well, the mark of Cain is leprosy. Yes, that's the mark.
yeah.
The mark of Cain.
Yeah, a walk.
There's different marks. All right. Different languages.
Leprosies.
Yeah, different types of leprosy.
Well,
Esau, Edom, he has a mark of Cain, which was leprosy.
Now, what's leprosy today? Because I don't really.
Well, leprosy is just basically when you lose all the pigment in your skin. All right.
What, like that vitiligo?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's basically what the so-called white man is.
So it's not those bumps. That
It is that too. That's an unclean leper. All right. These Edomites, they're clean lepers. All right. When you get the sores and all that, you're unclean. You're unclean lepers. All right. The church.
Lesbian shit.
What you want on the church?
Being cast out as a heathen man. All right. Then we're gonna go to Genesis 6 chapter.
This is Matthew's 18 verse 16. But if he will not hear thee,
okay, we're like prophesying, we'll be teaching. Tell me what you got to do.
I'm gonna go to 15.
All right, go ahead.
Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
Yeah, so he's basically becoming your enemy. All right. If you have a problem with your brother, all right, that's referring to within the circle of your brothers that you teach with. All right. Good.
If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother.
Yeah, so if I correct you on something, okay, then the beef is squashed. All right. Good.
But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more.
So if you transgressing against me for whatever reason, you gotta have witnesses to let everybody know, like this is the action that was done against me, or vice versa. Right? Good.
That in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, every word may be established.
For whatever sin was committed, go ahead.
And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church.
And then you go into the elders. All right, go ahead.
But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as a heathen man and a publican.
Let him to be as a heathen man and a publican. So basically, he's cast out of the congregation. All right, because heathens can't enter into the congregation. Okay. And the publicans were known for being wicked sinners.
Wait, what was the word you used?
Heathen and publican.
Publican?